Hey, guys. How you doing this afternoon?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Two quick things. One, I think it would be a great idea for them to name the automatic ball or the ball and strike challenge. They should name the whole system the Angel. And then,
yeah. Not a bad call.
I like it.
Thank you. With all this score changing and stuff, Anthony pointed out that it's more pertaining to the official scoring of errors and stuff, which I think is a great point and probably answers my question, but he said Mike would have a take on it anyways. Are we ever going to look into this Armando Galarraga thing? I know it's coming up on a decade and a half, but, I mean, the umpire did like an apology tour after.
Wrote a book.
There's got to be something to be done. I mean, they can raise Carlos Rodon's ERA a week later. I know it's a week and a decade and a half. It's not comparable. But, I mean, the outcomes aren't comparable either. Somebody lost a perfect game and somebody didn't have a hit that deserved one.
Go ahead, Mike. I'll let you.
It's a nice thought. It's not going to happen. I mean, if they really want to do the right thing, the guy pitched a perfect game. He should be part of a few that did it, but it was a blown call by Jim Joyce, who admitted he blew the call, and every replay shows you he blew the call. And if it happened during the time when there was replay, he would have a perfect game. So why not just throw him that bone?
Honestly, it's laziness out of Manfred. He has the clause that he can do what's best for baseball. Why couldn't he come out and say, I'm not changing every call, but I can change calls when it's the last play, where it's the right thing to do. Now, he's got a disclaimer it, otherwise everybody would be coming out of the woodwork. What about this call? What about the Don Denkinger call in the 85 World Series? No. Last play of a game where nothing is affected, I'm awarding him the perfect game. Now, it's not really going to do anything. It's a year and a half later, but isn't that the right thing to do? And who would complain?
A year and a half,
Michael?
It's 10 years later.
I mean, right. A decade and a half. Who would complain?
No one. It'd be the nicest thing to do, and the guy would then join the pantheon of few pitchers that have pitched a perfect game. What would be the harm?
He deserves his due, Michael. He does. Now, if you're going to tell me, well, then go back and change the Johan Santana no-hitter, because clearly that was I get it opens up a Pandora's box.
Yeah, but that was in the middle of a game.
But that's the middle of the game.
If it was the last play,
this is different. If he explained it and said it's the last, because now if you're going to award a hit, it could change the outcome of the result. There's no result to change other than it's a perfect game. It was the last out. I reserve judgment as the commissioner of Major League Baseball when the last play is in doubt and it doesn't affect the outcome of the game other than awarding. We're not changing who won the game. We're going from a one-hitter to a perfect game. No one's affected by it. No one would complain, and he has the power to do it. Why wouldn't he do it?
It's a good question if we get Rob on. We got a lot of questions to ask Rob.